And so I want to move on to the DeFi ETP, which is another new development for the project, and a big announcement. This has been approved. It's currently in development. There's a tentative launch scheduled for this month. Can we talk about what's in it? Can we talk about what to expect? Chinli, we'll have you start.
Yeah, maybe Chun.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this DeFi ETP because it means that you can get exposure to like Uniswap, SushiSwap, and all of them in just like one asset.
Yep.
So thank you to those that voted to make this possible. And this is like, you know, how DAOs work and why voting is so important, because now we have a community created ETP.
Yeah, this is amazing. And this is obviously coming together a lot more quickly than what we have come to, you know, understand about ETPs. Can we talk about why this is so fast-tracked? This is still you, Chun.
I mean, I feel like it's been kind of in the making for a while. I feel like, you know, there's just so many other examples like Index Co-op and you know, Brave New Coin has an index as well for a DeFi ETP. And so it's about time that, you know, we give our community exposure to Uni and Sushi and, you know, Compound Finance, Aave, and Maker. I think Yield Finance is in there, the Graph protocol as well, which is actually quite undervalued. So I've been watching the Graph and they have a really solid team. So I'm pretty excited about it.
That's incredible. And Jamie, how does this fit into your larger vision for Wall Street Bets? Like, let's just talk about, like, if we bring this all full circle, you know, we've got the People's Fund coming, we've got the DeFi ETP. I know there's a lot of other stuff in development. Do you feel like this is taking on the shape that you envisioned from the start?
Yeah. So, you know, along the way, we have this concept, and it's not just my vision, right? Like this is people, this is the community, this is feedback that we get from the various touch points that we have with everyone. The idea is, let's empower people. Let's bring, you know, let's make these things more accessible. And so that's kind of where these things start. And then you have this natural trajectory that you see it with NFTs all the time to say, oh yeah, buy this picture, we'll make a great game metaverse and stuff like that afterwards. We promise. In our case, we had our launch and we're like, yeah, we're going to do all these great things, but we're not going to develop them necessarily in-house. Maybe the ideas can come about from the community, but in order to make them become a reality, we have to go out there and find whatever technologies are best at actually creating these things, building these partnerships, building these alliances, and effectively being able to do these. So every time that we've been launching all these, you know, from the Macro Hedge ETP, for all the different things that we've done along the way, that's been securing a methodology, proving it, right, as a concept, like this thing works, that thing works. Now we have the ability to do this. Now we have the ability to do that. Now we can be on this network and that network. So we're getting pretty darn close to being able to do whatever the heck we want, right? After we've launched these products, there was this idea that Chun had, which I love, by the way. So I'm just gonna tell people what it is, and then we can have a vote on all these different things. But it's called the dog shit ETP, and so we're gonna buy all of the dog coins, the Doges and the Shibas and the Poodles and whatever else exists.
And the Flokies.
Yeah, the Flokies, which I keep hearing about, and then and put them all up in the ETP, and that can be done at the flip of a switch, right?
Yeah,
that's what's cool about it. It's now we've established these methodologies. So if you guys, by the way, anyone that's listening and girls, if you like this idea, you know, we're probably going to be putting out chatter out there, putting it out to the community, putting out which dogs you want to put in there, and it's fun and it's now easy and it doesn't take weeks or months of conversations and signing paperwork. There's another one that I'm super excited about too. This one's kind of been floating around for a while, and we're getting close to it, right? I can't make any promises yet, but we're pretty darn close. We can see how to do this. But this is creating another ET. It's an ETP/ETF. So this is going to coexist on the blockchain the way that all these other things that we're doing. But it will also have representation on the actual New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ or whatever. and it's going to track the greatest investor of our times, this modern era, which is Nancy Pelosi and her husband. They have 104% year-over-year returns with 12% drawdown. And that is just brilliance right there. And I'm jealous of that performance, and I wish that I could be that good. But since I can't, I'm just going to go ahead and copy them, right? And this is going to use the Oracle technology and the using basically showcasing all these methods that we have in place that can read her disclosures and instantly rebalance or make changes to the portfolio. So that's what's cool about it, right? I'm excited about the products. Don't get me wrong. I think these products are great. They serve different goals. We have, once again, like I said, the macro hedge, which is a very specific, it's not the YOLO type of investment. It's more, hey, this is where I want to park my money and I don't want it to rot away. And then, we have the people's fund, which is, hey, we're enthusiastic about crypto. We want to trade against the hedge funds. That's great. And then we can do whatever else. So that's really what it's about. It's this bigger picture that we're pretty darn close to completing.